everybody. Welcome to the very first guitar lesson. This is going to be the basics lesson before we get into doing the Carter family stuff. It's pretty much just exercises that's going to work out your picking hand, just so you can get used to playing a little easier. Let me just get the right angle here. A little less. That should work. Maybe a little more this way. I don't know what it is. You can see my camera shakes. My hardwood flooring is a little loose, so it kind of shakes the camera. I try not to do that. Never mind. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna do 3 or 4 basic exercises just to get our picking hand in shape and get ready to do this type of stuff. Everything we're gonna do is C, F, and G. The first cheat we're gonna do is the G chord. Well, first is actually F chord. We're only going to be playing 4 notes. And then on your C chord, or G chord, sorry, I play the chord with my thumb, which is a bad habit to get into. Please don't do that. But for this, we're going to be playing, we're not going to be playing the high E string. When I do that, I usually take the hands and kind of put them right there, so that the fingers, I should say, so that high G or a high E string doesn't ring. Maybe more of a preference. If you want, you can do it, but I like doing it that way. Okay, so what are we gonna do? The first exercise is just gonna be straight alternate picking. Let's just do a straight strum, not a double strum. Okay, a little tip as well: if you miss a note, just keep going. Don't stop, don't pause, just keep your rhythm going. We all miss notes. It's always gonna happen. Nobody's perfect, nobody wants to be perfect. If you miss it, just keep going. If you stop, you're gonna cause attention to it, and people are gonna notice it. If you just keep going, nobody will ever see that you missed that note. That applies if you hit the wrong note as well. I guess I should go a little bit more in detail what notes we're actually hitting here. On your C, you hit your root, strum, second root. Second root basically is your second lowest bass string. Your root is your lowest bass string. And that follows all the way across. Okay, so once you start getting that down, start adding a double strum instead of just a straight downstroke, down up in between every note. And then what you eventually do is start building up speed to it. So that's exercise 1, 2, and 3. Exercise 1 is a single strum. Exercise 2 is a double strum. Now I should say as well, it does not matter the chords. Start in the C and go wherever you want. If you want to do the C to the G, back to the C, to the F. Doesn't matter. If you want to do hold the C for 8 bars, hold the C for 4 bars, F for 2 bars, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. We don't care. We're not. This isn't about what chords we're playing. It is about getting your hand in shape. Or not in shape. You want to get the muscle memory down is what you want to do. That's all it is. Okay, and that applies to all of these basics we're doing. Next, we're going to do a little bit more into this. What we're going to do now is we're doing root, second lowest. Now we're going to add third lowest in there. So you're going to be doing all 3 notes. You want to pick them separately. And we're going to do this in a more of a cross pick way. Hard to slow it down, so just excuse me as I try to get this so you guys can see. And that's going to carry through the F and to the G. We're going to do 3 notes down. So that's the 4th exercise. So basically, in your C, right, you hit the 1 note, 2 notes, 3 note, right? In between, you're kind of just doing a quick on those two. You're not really doing anything on the high string. You're doing it on the 2nd highest and a 3rd highest. Like I said, if you miss notes, just keep working at it. Keep it going till you get that second nature in your picking hand. Now, eventually, like all these basics so far, is you're just holding straight chords. You're not changing anything in that hand. What we want to do as well for this last basic, and start getting this in line as well, where we can start changing notes. Now, a big one is that note right there, which you can either lift off and go to, or you can use your pinky. I always lift off. That's just how I do it. So what you want to do, so root, hammer on your second fret, hammer on your third fret, back to your second. Once you get to start getting this stuff down, you can kind of alternate between the last basic and this basic. You can throw them all in together. And on and on and on. Like I said, yeah, the duration you play the chords, how you play the chord, none of that matters. All this is your picking hand. And once you start getting that down, we can start going into some more picking on this hand, which we will when we get to the songs, right? That's where we want to get to, right? And the whole thing is too, even if you don't want to ever do any of these Carter family songs I'm going to show you, this is all still good stuff to know. It will really help you in just playing normal everyday, whatever you want to play. When you start learning to when you start playing chords. Sounds great. Nobody's saying it's not. But once you start picking out notes in those chords, it just adds so much to the song. Probably best example, everybody knows Hotel California, right? And if you just play it as a strum, it sounds awesome. Nobody's gonna complain. Now, if you can add in single notes as you're playing, it's just gonna add to it, right? That's it. That's all I really want to get into there. And so those are the basic lessons that we should start with. I'm done for tonight. I'm not going to do any of the song lessons tonight. This isn't the stuff I'm going to take forever to upload anyway, so it'll be up tomorrow. And I'll probably do a couple tomorrow. But like I said, the whole purpose behind these basic lessons It has nothing to do with your picking hand. It's all, or nothing to do with your fretting hand. It's all with your picking hand. It's you want to get to the point where your muscle memory just knows where that string is, right? I don't know if I said this in this video or not, but when I play, I rest my hand like just the top of the palm fits right up to the bridge pins, and that's where I anchor my hand. My hand does not move from there. So, you know, and that's the thing too, strumming wise, this is probably going a little more, if you're watching this video, you should be at a point where you know this by now. Just in case, you know, when you strum, everybody's using their arm. It's more in your wrist than anything else. So, but yeah, anchor my hand right there. And then if you get an anchor point that you like and you go back to every time, just helps with the muscle memory, because then you know my palm is anchored here, so I know where all the notes are just by muscle memory. Now, one exception to that too is there's some stuff that we will get to, Carter family stuff, that I like to do a little bit different. I like to hit hard and mute the strings as I play that. Which we'll get to when we do that lesson video. So that's all I got right now. That's just like some straight basics, 18 minutes. Some straight basics just to get you ready, prepared to go into a little bit more of this Carter family stuff. That's it. As always, practice, patience, and have fun. We'll see you guys next time.